Hi guys, this is Trisha Wolf and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a banner for a blog tour since I had a few people asking how I do it. Now I don't know how other people do it, but this is how I do it. I kind of just guesstimate things. I use a program called PaintNet. It's free. You can download it. I also have plugins for it that you can Google. You can Google PaintNet whatever plugins and get all kinds of special effects for it for free. Um, Basically, I go ahead and get all my things set up that I'm going to use in the button, like I select pictures and books and all that ahead of time. So let's start with opening the book. As you can see, we have all these colors that we can work with. So I want to basically go ahead and resize this, make this usable, to make it look like a book. So I'm going to go to Effects, and this is going to be something that will be basic on your download. If you don't get the plugins, you can go to Render and you have a bevel tool to bevel it. As you can see, it will look like that, and you can change whatever you want, the settings here to make it thicker, do whatever, but I want to use a different tool. Now it's going to be a little bit slow with the cam thing recording. It makes it really slow. So let's see. I want to go to the selection. Where is that? There we are. Okay, this is another basic tool that will come with PaintNet. You can click Bevel Selection. And as you can see, it looks a little bit more like a book, but I want this side dark. So let's see, use alternate lighting direction. There we go. Now we have the dark on this side and the light on that side, and I think that looks good enough, so let's keep it like that. And let's save that so we can use it. Go to File and Save As. I'm going to put it in, oops, well I was just there, wasn't I? Alright, sorry. And save it as book, something easy I can find. Save it as a JPEG, hit save. Okay, and there we go. Now I'm going to set up my banner. Now I use a larger size. I use 1200 by 450 just because I think the colors and everything come out better, and then you can resize it on your blog, whatever, but you can use whatever size you want that works best for you. I use 1200 by 450. Alright, then I just make it smaller right up here so that I can see everything. Now I've already pre-selected my layers that I want to use. You can use whatever you want, what you think looks well with the book, or you can just use colors. I mean, you can just fill it in with whatever color you want, and you know, whatever. Just play around with it. You'll figure out different things. All these over here are your tools, your colors you can play with, but I like to use a lot of layers. So let's go to Layers and Import from File. I've already pre-selected the picture that I'm going to use, which is my bubbles, and it puts it there. And you can take this and grab it and drag it down, make it look however you want. I think that looks good about right there. Now you can see it's a little bit fuzzy, not really shaded right, so I leave it like that. Then I go over here to my selection tools and I click my little selection button that highlights everything. Then I go to my effects, and this will be a basic effect that you'll have on PaintNet when you download it if you don't get the plugins. And I go to Photo, Sharpen, and it will clear that up for you. So there you go. And then I just click the selection and take the selection off, and you can see it's a little bit clearer. It's better looking now. Okay, let's see. Now after that, I want to put my, you know, use colors, do whatever. So let's see. Let's go to the book, and I'm going to use my selection tool, this little color picker tool, and I want to use the font color. So there we go. We select that, and you can see that the color's right there. Go back over here. Let's see. Now I want to add a layer so I can do different things with layers. So I go to Layers, and I add a new layer. And you can see over here in your layers thing, it shows you all your different layers that you can work with. I'm highlighting layer 3 because that's the layer I now want to work with. Go back to my selection tool. Now, a lot of people use math and numbers to make everything sized up perfect. I don't do that. It just takes a lot of time, and basically you can usually guesstimate where you want things. I want to put it about right here. So I drag my selection tool down and I say, okay, did that look about even to me? Nope, start over. I want just a little bit shorter. There we go. Alright, so that looks about even right there. I'm not really doing this all proper light just because of time. So let's see. I have this color that I want to use, so I hit my paint can. There we go. Make sure that my tolerance is about close to 100. That way it completely fills in the whole thing. Now, you can leave that like that if you want it to look that way, but I want it to look a little bit faded. So I'm going to go down here to my layers, double click layer 3 that we're working with, and you can see this is your blending mode. So it gives you a little bit different options, like you can click multiply to make it look like that, and you can bring your tolerance down to make it whatever. I use screen a lot to overlay, and I also use additive a lot. But with these light colors, it doesn't look right. On darker colors, it looks a little bit more faded. Overlay is one that I use a lot. But for the sake of this button, I'm going to use multiply. I'm going to leave it at this tolerance level because I really want that blue to show. Click OK. Click my selection tool because I want to take that selection off. And there you go. You got your basic button set up. Now I want to bring in my book, so I go back to my layers, import from file, and let's bring our book in that we made earlier. There we go. It's going to be a little bit bigger, so we just take it, click it, resize it, make it whatever size you want. I kind of usually try to put it in there the best I can. Let's see. Make it look kind of close to a book. There we go. Let's see, bring it down. Does that look even? I think that kind of looks close enough. Now, after we resized it, it's a little fuzzy looking again. Go to your selection tool, go back to effects. Computer is really slow. Let's see, go back down to selection. Oh, whoops, no wait, photo. And go back to your sharpen tool. It clears it up a little bit. And then deselect. And there you go. That's your basic button. Now you can do whatever font you want. In a different tutorial, I'll show you how to edit fonts, but you need a plugin for that. So for the sake of using basic PaintNet, we're just going to use basic fonts. Go to your text tool, select whatever color you want. Like you can select pretty much any color here, but for the sake of time, we're just going to use black for a basic thing. You can use whatever color you want. And let's see. Go. Now I just take it and put it right here. This is the font I usually use the most just because it's clear. And I don't know if that's lined up right. Kind of running out of time here. This is where you can choose different fonts. Up here, you can go through and select everything. I use this one the most. I think it just looks right. Now let's see, hit selection to deselect that. Go back to text. Type anywhere you want. Oops. The computer's freezing up now. Right. Make that whatever size you want. I'm going to put it right there where I think it's. There we go. Alright. Deselect, go back here. Now see, I could actually take this font off the book, but maybe I might show you that in another tutorial, how to actually use the font of the book. To use it here and add a glow effect with different plugins. If you guys actually like these and want to learn how to do that, I'll show you how to do that. But for right now, we're just going to use a font that we have in the computer. So let's see. Let's go with which one do you think looks good? Let's let's just use that one for now. And we'll resize that, make it bigger, maybe just a little smidge bigger. Maybe smaller. Alright, there we go. And let's just find a place to put it. There we go. Get your selection tool, select anywhere else, hit text, go back here, select our same font that we used before, make it a little bit smaller, 72, click, 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 there we go. And just say whatever date you want. Okay, lag much. And there we go. And then resize it. Oh man, my computer's really slow. There we go. Computer's about to shut off on me, so I'm going to hurry to make this quick, but you can resize that, do whatever. Now you notice that I have this white here after I had the book. It makes things a little bigger, so I'm just going to use my selection tool again. Please stop lagging on me. Alright. No! Alright, go away. My computer's crashing. Go away. And I'm just going to put it right here on the line of the graphic. Hit image, crop to selection. And it wants to hurry up. There we go. And there's your button. Now you click Save As. Make sure when you're putting it in your file, click Button. Make sure it's a JPEG, something you can use. There you go. I already made one, but I'm going to make it again. Alright. Make sure you save it. Yes, I want to do that. It's going to ask you to flatten it just so all the layers become one. And then there you go. There's your button. You can check it out in your file. And voila. There's your button. Now, like I said, we can do another tutorial to do different kinds of fonts and show you how to do like a highlighted glow around them for different colors and drop shadows, and actually crop this, you know, out if you want to use the exact font from the book or any pictures from the book, really. So, but that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave comments with questions if I kind of like glanced over things, just because I don't know, you know, how far along everybody is. If you have any, you know, questions on the program itself. Again, this is PaintNet. You can download it for free. Just Google it. You can also look for free plugins. Just Googling it and download those. They'll automatically install. And that's basically it. That's how you make a button, and you can make any kind of button you want. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. See you later.